Welcome back to Timberborners. The start of season 12. Looks like the clay intro has been shelved, but check out this anime intro. We helped the beavers build a dam, but Paddy dug the foundations and bam! Another incident of the dam flooding, and what's that on the sign? Oh, that's cool. Yes, hello fellow engineers and welcome back to the Timberborners. Now you might be looking at this thinking, oh no, he's not doing another line season, is he? Not another one of those. But no, look from the side, it's an anthill. Oh, this level's gonna be crazy. Look, there's like little caverns filled with like all sorts of little things. There's like staircases, hidden water sources, even some poo water over this way. But yeah, figured this would be a super unique way to try and do a season. I have heard though, apparently this map is really, really hard.
That's what she said.
We're just on normal mode, so we'll see how it goes, but it may be a short season, which is a shame because hopefully you guys enjoyed that intro we did. And now you've seen that, you've probably seen where the inspiration for the Civil Draft Beaver cards came from, because like the cards look just like the intro for the Beavers, and this I just love it. It's so cool. I'm just worried I don't know what I'm going to do for next season now, because I've done claymation, I've done normal animation. There's no topping those really. And I'm very quickly running out of money, so need to stop spending so much on silly intros. Anyway, I have hit pause because I actually wanted to like try and work out the map first. As you can see though, all these guys are named after my lovely Patrons. Thank you so much for supporting the channel so long, guys. Really appreciated. And they help me do stupid intros for this game. So right, what are we doing here? So, man, how do I get water? There's not even any water source down here. So we've got some berries, which is very handy. We've got a couple of trees back there. There's a few dead trees this way as well. Once we remove those dead trees, we can go up here. Looks like there's sort of two. Yeah, there's like a blockage there. So maybe there's like a double staircase. I'm not sure how we're going to get over there yet. Unless there's anything around this side. No, it doesn't look like it. Unless that is a way through. I'm not sure. Over in the other direction, looks like they can go down this thing. And then there is some blockages here that we can remove. Presumably, that water on top might drop and flood down here, though. Man, this is sketchy, this map. What is going on? Looks like if we go from down there, we can come up these stairs that are already in place. Get a few more logs and stuff. Maybe get over to this way where there's a lot of greenery and stuff. But man, this is going to be brutal. Like, bad tides where, like, what? We need to work out where all the water sources are. Is that a water source there? No, it isn't. Let me just look through the water. Okay, so there's a water source there, which is fine, but it is going to turn into a bad tide at some point. Okay, well, first things first, I think we want to chop trees and then get some berries. So what I'm thinking, shall we just do paths like that? Man, there is not a lot of space on here either. Where's all the space? But then we get a gatherer flag there so we can collect those berries. Is that all the berries we get? That's not a lot of berries. But yeah, that will allow us to collect those berries. Man, we need food badly. I think we want to try and get up here as fast as possible. So we may want to demolish some of those. So let's just go into the district center. We should probably rename it the Anthill. Let's increase the number of workers just so there's more builders, and then we can start getting them to remove stuff. Although we do need to chop that tree first. Oh, which means we got to get across. Okay, I reckon then lumberjack flags. We'll do 3 of them like that. Path over like that. And then we've just got to tell them what trees to chop. So I think if we chop down like, well, I may as well do all of them as they're dead. So let's just press plate. So we should start building these. Oh, look at our little baby beavers. But yeah, we should be able to build those first. And then once they're built, we'll have the food, we'll have the logs. Then we can get across, I think. Okay, yes, the first trees are being chopped down. Who's that? Spirit Bear, Labradog, and Bernie. So that will get us our first load of wood. And then we can use that wood. Remember, if you use the small warehouses, you can get platforms across water for really cheap. So we'll plonk that there. That only costs 3 logs. And then we're across to the other side. So we have a path over to there. And then that means we can head up this way. And then we can chop that tree and that tree. And that should allow us to get up here, where hopefully we can start demolishing these blockages. So I think let's demolish that one. And then that one demolish. And we probably need to demolish that one and that one too. And that should allow us to get up here. And then we got some more berries and stuff. Man, there's not a lot of space on this map. And now it's time for a Civil Draft pack opening interlude. All right, as you're watching this, I'm down to my final... Oh, I was about to say 4 packs. I'm down to my final 3 packs. No! So these are the last 3. So let's pick, I don't know, the middle one. And then we'll slice this open. And then we'll get these open. Oh, man. I'm so sad that there's only 3 packs remaining. And after this, only 2. Let's move these to the front. Flip it around. And we've got an Editor Cole. The uncommon Editor Cole card. I love the art of this. Look at him just hooked up doing all that work. Wait, is that propaganda that says help? Anyway, let's move on to the next card. Quick, quick, quick. So we've got, oh, the Space Engineer. I think this might be the first time I've packed this one. Anyway, does anyone remember this rocket? The rocket that can launch around corners from Kerbal Space Program. Anyway, this is such a cool angle of it. Such a good little artwork. Love that. And look at me holding the blueprint. Anyway, the next one, the High-Vis Jacket. This is actually incredible. It gives you double your health stat for your engineers that you play it on. So valuable in game. Anyway, the next card is the Cow Gang. If you see a cow here, you are part of Cow Gang. This gives your engineers 10 attack and 2 build. Super handy in game, and one of the OG references that probably a lot of you have no idea what I'm talking about, but oh, the next one is a holo card. Future Matt here. There was a little error with the samples. So everything holographic was inverted on those original samples. This is what it actually looks like. So you can see the background is all hollow. Everything else is matte. And this is based on the unique ride I designed in the Planet Coaster 2 series, which hopefully you would have seen in the tour video I did very recently. And the patrons hopefully will have seen the entire series of the whole park being built. One of my favorite series I've ever done on the channel. So absolutely love this card. Anyway, back to present Matt. Let's have a look at the next card. It's the Dynamite Beaver. I love like how bright this is, like the explosions in the background. I don't think I've packed this one in the holographic version yet, so there is a holo version that will really make those explosions pop. But yeah, one of the more unique cards to use in game. It has super high health, the highest health engineer there is, but their attack essentially kills themselves. So use wisely. Anyway, the next card is British Matt. And this card essentially came about to counter Bird's rare editor card because he put like a huge American flag in the background. I'm like, I'm not having that. I'm doing triple damage against all editors as well. But they do counter me. All of their rare cards do triple damage against this card. British Matt as well. Anyway, pretty happy with that pack. There's only 2 packs remaining though, and for you guys that means there's only 2 days remaining. The 24th of August will be the last day you can order Civil Draft from couriercards.com/Civil Draft. So please do not miss out. And if we haven't already, let's try and complete the goals. Get all of those alt art and blueprint cards unlocked for your bonus pack. But yeah, for now, we'll get back to the video. But yeah, more importantly, we need to try and work out how to get water. So there is sort of like a river here. It's just how to get water down. Oh, do we need to demolish that blockage? Yes, I think that will work. Okay, let's demolish that and high prioritize. So yes, this beaver builder's coming over. Yes, I've still got the hard hats on, by the way. So who is that? Yes, my name is Bob. So they are demolishing that, and that should give us access to water, right? Have I thought this through? Should I try to get up to that area first? I don't know. Too late now. The dam is coming. Right, here comes the water. Let's hope we don't flood down here. So lots of water flowing through. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, so we can probably start getting log pumpers in. So log pumper is 12 logs, and it's that big. What I'm thinking, we shove one back there, perhaps, like that, and then put a dam in there, like just a standard dam piece. I think that should work. We'll then have to demolish this, though. And let me up the priority of the dam. I think the dam's probably more important, just to keep the water level up. That's it. That's it. They're building the dam. They're building the dam. So that should raise this water level a bit and give us more to pump. Okay, the dam's in. The dam is in. Have they... Ooh, they've removed some bits up here. They couldn't actually get up. Yeah, so let's just demolish that one as well. I'm just trying to work out if there are like existing staircases. I think there are. I think if they demolish that one, then they can demolish that, and then we are up. Oh, by the way, the log pumper is in, so we can remove this lumberjack flag. Sorry, Bernie, you're fired. But then we can just extend our path down to there. And then who is going to be our first log pumper? It's Bernie. Okay, so now we can pump water for the colony. That's good because we have no water currently. We probably want to get some storage in. So I'll shove that opposite, I think. So I'll just plop one there for now. Tell it to store water. You have no trees to chop down. So yeah, let's just mark these trees over here to be chopped. So there we go. Then it looks like on this side we got quite a lot of space. So maybe I should just like demolish these just so we have some space to play with. So maybe that will be our planting area. Man, we do not have a lot of space. We need some berry storage really as well, don't we? Anyway, that is the end of the first night. Remember, we can't actually grow our colony until we get one of these in a breeding pod. So I probably want to do that sooner rather than later. I think, am I right in remembering each one supports like 10 beavers or something? Maybe, I'm not sure. All I am sure of, our beavers are sleeping. Look at them all cuddling. There's a little baby beaver in between these two. I love that they don't take off their hard hats to sleep as well. Proper engineers, just like me. But yeah, we'll have to try and get them some housing soon. But for now, that was the first day, and I think we didn't do too badly. We have water at least. We have a little bit of food, and hopefully once we like demolish all these, we'll have even more food. The beavers, are they coming up to demolish? Yeah, they are. Look, here's King. Here's King working away. How's King's stats, by the way? He's at 0 because he has no shelter. Man, he has no food. Look how many different types of food we can have with these. I don't know where we're going to get the space for that. All right, that's one blockage done. That has led to a staircase behind. I think we should be fine. If we just extend all these paths, just so they connect all these together, that should allow these guys to get up there and destroy them. Yeah, who's that? It's Koyokoi. That's it, Koyokoi. Whack it. Whack it. All right, nice. Nearly there. Let's just shove that in. Then we need to think about what we're doing with food, because that's one of the major things. So your farmhouse is 20 logs, but we need space. There is not a lot of space up here. Oh, there really isn't a lot. Hang on, let's just set these two to demolish as well, just to give us a little bit more space. I'm thinking maybe a gatherer flag there. Maybe another lumberjack flag. I can shove that there just to... Oh, do I want to get rid of those trees? We are going to run out of wood, aren't we? We're going to run out of everything. No, down here, Tony Montana sat on his butt. Look at him, just sat there. Because there's no more berries to pick. He's completely full. I mean, he has gone over there to pick them, so that's good. But maybe food isn't the biggest issue right now. Maybe future generations are. So maybe get a breeding pod there, and that will use water as well as berries. We got Bernie in there pumping away. I'm going to keep that as a high priority just so we never stop. I think we have a few... I'm in normal mode, so I think we got a few cycles until bad tides come. But when that does happen, we're going to have to try and sort out everything up here, just because this is going to turn into poo water. So we'll have to try and fix that anyway. I'm actually quite concerned about how little space we have. I'm glad we start with oaks though. I mean, actually, should I farm here? This is probably the better place to farm, isn't it? Okay, a farmhouse. Oh, I need to try and fit it in so that it doesn't block it off. I might actually put it there and just put like a little platform underneath. If I do a little small warehouse down there as well, I can then put a farmhouse on top, like that, and then that will still allow me to like get down here to actually plant. So the question is, what are we gonna grow? Kohlrabies we don't have to cook or anything. I think cassavas, do we have to ferment them? I know soybeans you do, and canola is used to get oil so you can do corn and eggplants and stuff. Fermenter, yeah, fermenter is needed for the cassavas, so I think we'll just go kohlrabies. So if we plant all of that area, hopefully that should be good. Right, over there's no trees for you to chop down. We could chop them. How many logs do we have? We've got 36 logs. We're gonna massively run out of trees very quickly. I need to get a forester, don't I? I need a forester. So for a forester, we need science as well as planks. And I think for planks, we also need science. Let's just go into here. So yeah, for the industrial lumber mill to make planks, that's already unlocked, but we need power. Now we do have access to a compact water wheel, which only needs logs, so that's good. But that is going to have to go in here somewhere, isn't it? Oh, there's not enough room. There's not enough room. Yeah, let me remove that lumberjack flag and just put that path back there. Okay, so I'm thinking lumber mill. We need power, so we'll need that there, right? And then in order to connect that up, we'll need our lumber mill to go... Okay, it could go there if we get another thing at the back. So we'll put another storage there with the lumber mill on top. So that will get us planks, and that should be powered. And let's just check, is the water flowing that way? Yeah, it should be fine. But then to get science, we need to get inventor huts in. Now the thing is, we don't currently have any scientists among us. Good news is, next beaver to grow up, we should be good. So let's just prepare that science. So science, inventor hut. Oh, these buildings seem so big.
That's what she said.
I mean, where can I even build this? There's no headroom or anything. Unless I demolish those trees and a berry back there. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. So let's cut down those 2 trees. Sorry, I'm disturbing. Someone's trying to, like, make a hammock. Who is that? Chris. Poor little Chris. I'm just destroying his sleeping spot. But yeah, I'm going to have to mark that bush to be destroyed. And then if I just do my path around there, I can get a scientist hut there. Then we should be good, man. I'm stressing out already. Yeah, we've also got loads of logs. Like, there's 20 logs there. I don't think we can pick them up until we have, like, a spot for them, like some storage. So I think we'll need a small industrial pile. Now, this can't get built on. So where should it go? Maybe... Oh, it can get built on top of. Ah, so that's different to the foxtails. Well, yeah, might just shove that there then. Tell it to store logs. There we go. Then just add a path over to it. With these 2 berries, I think I'd have to remove them, but that could allow us access over to here, where there's a bumhole of the map under there, as well as a load of scrap. So when we need scrap, we need to go that way. Oh, look, there's a water source up above. Man, there's so much going on this map. My brain's like hurting a bit. I think maybe I'll pause you as a lumberjack. Yeah, we should have a farmer now. I'll probably up that to 2. Oh, it's already up to 2. There's just no one else. It's just Spirit Bear, the farmer. But yes, he's planting the kohlrabis. So we now have food income. We currently don't have logs though. Okay, I think I need to do this log storage first. So if I high prioritize that, that's just 4 logs, but that will allow us to pick up these piles. That one has like 20 logs in it. All right, I think this guy's coming to build that. Yes, my name is Bob. Let's just fast forward. Yeah, confirmation. He's building that. Okay, we're good. In the meantime, there is some extra blockages here. Are they worth removing? I think I might remove them just to see like if they lead to anything. Okay, they didn't lead to anything, but it is just some extra areas we could put like little storages on and stuff. Speaking of which, the small industrial pile is now done. So these beavers, yes, can you see them carrying these logs? They're the ones they picked up from this pile over here. So that is good. I think that allows us to get the inventor hut in there. And that will allow us to get trees for wood. I think we're just going to have to chop these oaks down, aren't we? So yeah, mark those to be cut down. We are running out of wood. Is there wood anywhere else? There is wood up over here and some up there. Let's see if we can go that way. So that would be from these stairs. We head under this way and then we just start like burrowing like ants. I'm just worried that this is going to flood, but what can you do? So they've all been set to demolish. That should lead us up these stairs. And yeah, then up to here to get some extra wood. So let's just start putting the path in. So I want path along here, along that way. Then I have to go along here, up there, up around here, over to this way. Yeah, I think this is good. So we'll just do a little path out that way. Get a little lumberjack flag there. Then that should allow me to chop these trees down. And then if I want to do the top ones, I think we'll need a little storage thing there. So I'll mark them to be chopped, put a storage there with a path on top, and that should be good. Okay, I'm a little bit worried. We're up to like it's the end of day 3. The sun has set and we're pretty much out of wood. We don't have science going yet. Yeah, and it's just not looking great so far. Ooh, although I think I can get to down here. If I go down this path, demolish that. Might as well mark that to be demolished. Then let's just look from this side. So we can come down these stairs, along there, up this way. Then do we want to demolish that? Will that get us down here? Yeah, that's how you get to this one. Oh, it's a long wait. It's a really long wait. But there's pine trees down there. And there's also extra water as well. That could help. You know what else will help us? Scientist Nate has grown up. Okay, so we just need to build this inventor hut ASAP. We only need 2 more logs and then we're done. All right, and the next morning, just like that, it is in. Let's up the priority. Oh, who was the first beaver in there? I didn't even plan that. Yes, Scientist Nate. So Scientist Nate has gone in. We have science. Yes, okay, we have science. And soon we should have planks. Can you see this? This is our industrial lumber mill. We already have the power ready. And that's actually creating a good amount of power, to be fair. And we can always add another one next to it as well. Or we could add a large one. But, oh no, the large one is huge. What the hell? That's not a large water wheel. That's a massive water wheel. Well, yeah, we can always add another one next to it if we need more power for something. But yeah, for now, that should help us get planks. The farming is done, so I might pause that just while these grow. All right, then how are we looking for wood? Man, wood is like really, really short supply. We may want some plank storage, you know. So I might get another industrial pile there and tell that to store planks. So you got log one there, plank one there. Should I chop some more trees up this way? Or should I keep... Oh, I can keep going to the right, actually. Look, they cleared this blockage. Path along there. That allows us to get up to here. That will get us some more wood. Okay, that's cool. Can we get over to this side at all? There's a water source in there. Looking around this side. No, don't think so. I think we could get up, but we need like stairs to get down. We haven't unlocked stairs yet. But there are loads of oak trees over there, which I think each one has 30 logs. Oh no, 8 logs. Only 8 logs per oak tree. I thought it was way more than that. Oh no. Right, anyway, good news. We can get some wood from up here. So who wants to be paused? Probably you, Labradog. You're just sat in your butt doing nothing. So let's pause you. Probably reduce the number of builders. I could like lower the priority actually, just so they go do other stuff as and when needed. But yeah, okay. Over here we have wood, and we don't have a lot else over here though. It's a bit barren, so we can't even do like industrial because I don't think we have any. There's no real way of like getting power up here. So yeah, I think this might just be grab logs and then we're sort of done with this area for now. Probably a better place to have like the scientist actually, just to keep this area green. So maybe we'll move scientist Nate up there. Oh, I'm going to need kohlrabi storage for when they've grown. Maybe down here we get a little bit of food storage on the go. I think small warehouse facing that direction. I mean, could store some extra berries as well. So yeah, maybe I'll do 2 of these. So one there for berries, one there for kohlrabi. Where are they? There they are. So that's food storage done. Water storage looking all right. 26 should be fine for now. But yeah, how's the science? Scientist Nate done a good job. We're up to 12 science. What do we need for the forester? We need 30. We've got to work out where we're going to put the forester as well. Do we want it up here or do we want to expand and try and get down there? We need to think about bad tides because they're going to contaminate, aren't they? So where actually... Hang on, can I use the layer tools to like chop through here? Where does this water come from? So, are these all water sources? Vertical ones? What? Oh, it's right up the top. Okay, so the only way to keep this area green during a bad tide, I think, is put a floodgate there and then shut it. Oh, that's not going to be easy. That's not going to be easy. We need to think about this main area as well. What we're going to do for a bad tide here. So I think let's just say the water does come from up there, doesn't it? And it flows down here. So I think we just need a floodgate up there, I think, which I imagine we can probably build as long as we get 150 science. That's a lot of science actually. Anyway, we have I think at least until around like cycle 4 or 5 or something. I mean, last time it was hard mode and we didn't get a bad tide till like cycle 20 or something crazy. Oh, by the way, another beaver. Tamaki's grown up. They've gone in there to be a builder. There's nothing to build at the moment, so you picked quite an easy job. I am thinking let's start pathing over to here. So we want to remove those. Since builders aren't doing anything, mark them for demolition. That will allow us to get down to here. And then we want to demolish that one. And then do a path along this way, along there, around here. There's so much going on. Then we want to go over that way, then demolish that. So that means we'll be here. So we can path down to here. And then this is where we probably want to chop most of these trees down and replant. So the forest, the forester thing's so tall. I thought it might fit there nicely, but doesn't have the headroom. Oh, does fit over this side. As long as it faces a certain direction. If it faces there, it's fine. I don't think though the area will reach down there. We'll have to wait till we demolish all those blockages. But otherwise it may be trying to squeeze it in like down here, checking the headroom. Like there could work. But yeah, we'll have to demolish those trees first. Speaking of which, let's get another lumberjack flag in there. Mark these trees to be chopped. All right, and then we got a builder coming over. Who is it? Tamaki. Their first job as a new builder is to demolish. You might demolish that one while we're here as well. But nice, that's done. So we can extend the footpath there. That should allow us to reach the other ones. Nice. Okay, a little bit worried no baby beavers have been born yet. How is the breeding process? It is pretty slow, I'm not gonna lie. Man, we really need to try and make our beavers live a bit longer, I think. There's so much I want to do early on. I need to prioritize. Just prioritize stuff, Matt. We've nearly got the science. We can then do all the wood and stuff. We also have some planks now as well. Ooh. So we should have enough planks to be able to build the forester hut. Yeah, we only need 7. And then we could unlock stairs Oh, 70 science. They're expensive, but the stairs will allow us like access up to like these, which have quite a lot of logs in. And same over that side and stuff. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think we're good. I think the priorities, they're pretty much there, although we are nearly out of wood up here. Not great. But we have all this wood coming down here. Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Stop overthinking, Matt. You're overthinking. You're panicking. Stop panicking. Alright, anyway, rise and shine, beavers. The sun is rising. There you go. They're up and off to work. So, scientist Nate is sciencing away. We are very close to having the 30 we need. I think I'm going to pause you for now. Then how long do kohlrabies have till they're grown? Oh, they're nearly grown. Kohlrabies are nearly in. I think let's unpause that. Maybe lower the priority and then super low the priority of building. Okay, so we got Tony Montana with 4s having a little afternoon snooze, but any second now these kohlrabies will grow and then you got to go pick them. Hopefully our kohlrabi storage is in. Oh yeah, that's down there. There you go. Kohlrabi storage ready. I mean, I might even, because I don't think there's any trees growing down here. I could delete that lumberjack flag and maybe do an extra food storage there. I think though for now food's pretty okay. But yes, kohlrabies, they're farming them. Okay, that's good. Food income sorted. I mean, maybe I want to get another water storage there. Should probably get another water storage, shouldn't I? All right, in the meantime, let's just put our little path in there. And then we have Metapunk. They can start chopping the trees in here. I might even get another one just so we're chopping trees as fast as possible, because then we want to start planting them as fast as possible. Actually, I will check back here. If we were to do the forester thing, yeah, can you see it only reaches like half of this area over that way? I think that's about as far as it goes. Well, actually, maybe if it faces that way, that's not too bad, because then I can start planting now rather than waiting for these trees to be chopped. Yeah, I might actually do that. We'll bung it there. So 30 science. Yes, get it in. So we need 10 logs, 7 planks. Let's up the priority. And then in here, we can plant trees. We could also plant some berries places as well. Can we? Oh no, I was hoping it would come back here to plant more berries, but I think we're fine. We're probably fine for berries. But yeah, now the question is, which one do we go for? Because oaks, I love doing oaks because you get 8 logs out of them, but they take 30 days. Pines take 12 days, but you only get 2 logs out of them. Birch is 7 days for 1. Can I wait 30 days? I'm not sure I can. I'm gonna get a load planted now though. So how far can we reach? Up to there. So we'll just plant up to there. Oh yeah, trouble down here. We don't have much headroom. Oh man, we are ripping through these trees way too quickly. Oh no. I was gonna say, at least you have some logs to show for it. We've got 4 logs. Right, would it be worth getting some shelter? Hang on, let me click on a beaver. Click on a random beaver. So Metapunk, you're currently at 1 well-being. What if we can get you to 5, you'll work 25% faster. We live longer. So that's this one. Well-being 7 gets you an extra 20% life expectancy. So if we build you a house, that will get you +3. Then you only need 3 more. And we could probably do like a campfire and then like a shrub or something. Or like a roof. Roofs are quite cheap. I think that's still quite a way off. But yeah, we'll have to do it up here. Right, we'll delete that lumberjack. So King, you're sacked. And then I think up here we're going to do housing and decoration and stuff. Just because there's not a lot else going on up here. So what does housing cost? 40 logs. It does sleep 10 beavers. That would be most of them. Oh, 40 logs is so many logs though. I don't think we can afford that. Yeah, we're going to have to chop down these oaks. I was trying to save these oaks for like an emergency. I think we're going to have to mark them to be chopped. That means unpause. Yeet. So King, you go in there. That might be all the wood we can manage actually. Maybe I do need some like birches rather than just going oaks. Otherwise we're going to be twiddling our thumbs for ages. All right, I've squeezed in 3 birches here. That's not good enough. Down there's all contaminated. I think I'll just shove a couple of birches in wherever they fit. I mean, maybe I can do some pines as well. Let's swap some of these for pines as well. So we got a variety of wood coming in. Anyway, forester hut is in. We need to high prioritize that. Oh no, it needs a path. Oh, so I can't plant there because I need a path to it. Anyway, Magmarel is our tree planter. I'm hoping my variety of trees should help me in the future. Oh, pines are pines shorter than... Oh, you can plant pines where there are baby pines. Ah, that's quite handy. So yeah, if there's already like a baby of the tree there, you can plant the same tree on it. Well, that's good to know. Anyway, I might pause let's pause the lumberjack. Spirit Bear and Labrador. I didn't realize there was 2 people in there, but I think we pause those. We don't need any more planks for now. We do need more science, though. Do I get like a housing and science thing up here? Could put a house there. Yeah, actually, I need to think about this because I'd quite like to get a rooftop terrace on. So I think if I did that, then I could fit a rooftop terrace on there and still get a path around like there. Yeah. And then it still allows a gap to get to these stairs, which I think we'll need once we actually have stairs. So if you look over here, stairs up, we can then get up to here, which is a load of oak. Yeah, rooftop terrace, that can go there. Campfire can go like in the middle there. And then we just put the path around. Then we'll just need a little decoration. What's the cheapest one? 20 science for a shrub, 100 for a lamp, 60 for a roof. So probably a shrub. I mean, I could unlock that now and then shove that maybe in that corner there, because then it covers the housing, the rooftop terrace and everything. Yeah, little shrub there. 20 science unlocked. That should get us to a well-being of 7. And then that gives us 20% life expectancy and should mean all of our beavers live a little bit longer. Anyway, we just had a new baby beaver born. God dang! Who is that? Oh, it's God dang! Who'd have thought it? But yeah, right. I think that's probably a good place to end. We're still in cycle 1. So no drought, no bad tides. I imagine it will be a drought that hits us first. And that's what we probably want to prepare for. So we'll need floodgates. We'll probably need levees. So we'll have to look into that. For now, though, I think I'm just going to get some extra scientists up here once we've got all the well-being stuff. But I'll probably just save up for stairs now, because stairs will get us to more wood, like over this way. I mean, actually, should I might even pause these. I don't know. We'll decide next time. For now, though, Timberborn Season 12 in the Anthill should be an interesting season. For now, I'll say peace, love, and anthills. Bye.